Happy opening day, everybody. Best day of the entire year for a sports fan, especially a rabid baseball fan like myself. And I know so many of you. And I'm glad that we could celebrate together. Hopefully, your team has played well today or is going to play well tonight, unless you're a Mariners fan. Jim, welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope it's been a good day for you. Um, it's just a fun day. Had many calls today, dressed just like this, and it's always a conversation starter with the people that I work with or work alongside, and we all have our stories, and it's just a good time. So glad baseball is back. Glad meaningful baseball is here, and can certainly move on and start this 162 game stretch. So it's never going to get boring. So Jim, I think the Tigers, they should be coming on my TV here. Looks like Phillies Rangers game was going a little long, but I got the Tigers Padres pulled up. Skyler, no, no, no. No, no, no. Seven Springs. What you doing up there, my friend? Hopefully it's pleasure and not work. Thanks, Betos. That was rough. My God, was that rough. Thankfully, Funkos that I have for the Mega Break are already open. And, I just have to reopen them. God, that was a rough time. So I don't know what was going on. Thankfully, cards are a little easier, although watch me struggle with those tonight too. So we'll give a few minutes. Is the game already played, Jim? It's been a full day of calls for me. I only had enough time to watch the first inning of the Pirates game, and my goodness, did Skeens get rocked? And really, you got to blame O'Neal Cruz for that one. So um, that was rough to see. Hopefully it's a one-off for him and he can bounce back. But Skyler, you think? I mean, he didn't do well in the WBC. I mean, I guess playing in your own ballpark tonight, he's bound to do something this weekend. So I hope that he can have. He doesn't need to have the same season as last year, but I hope that he can have a comparable season this year, to show everybody that what he did last year was not a one-off and that he's a legit star in this game. Evening, pets. Now I'd like to see the young ones. I saw Mizorowski had 11 strikeouts today. That was good to see. Honestly, I haven't seen much of it. It's been, oh, McGonigal. What did he do? It's like I saw the chat blowing up. I can't keep up with you guys in that chat, so I just kind of go through and read it. I'm a scheduled individual. I have to be on time. It drives me nuts if I'm not. All right. Um, my goodness, it says there's 21 people in here. I don't know who's all in here, but welcome. We're gonna get right to it. Um, oh, Weatherholt hit a homer. Nice. We're gonna get right to it here. And if you see me looking this way, I got the TV on, so I may be a little distracted. But hey, thank you for selling out this opening day break for Rippin for the Cure. Um, in less than 12 hours at that, I was shocked to say the least. It really shows how much you guys care about either Rippin for the Cure or you just want a chance at cool cards. And honestly, either way is fine by me. Um, I want to obviously do good for you guys and do good for the charitable work. And if we can bring it all together like we have for 7 years now, then that's a cool thing to see. This break alone, so everything that you'll see tonight was donated. So how I came up with the donation price is uh, I took I took the price point of where boxes are now, um, from Dave and Adams, and added them up, divided it by 30. And actually, uh, if it were like a real breaker, the price would have been higher. But I wanted to make it a nice even number, lower for you guys. And you guys raised $1,500 just with this break. So it's incredible to see our total number with Minuteman Madness. We're up over, I think actually up over $21,000 right now in total. We got a lot more things to happen over these next few weeks, but we're going to focus on the here and now. We have some amazing boxes to open tonight. What I will do is, you see me on camera here in a moment. I'll flip the camera so you guys can see the random. Fair warning, everything's going to be backwards tonight, just so that you're aware. Um, because I don't have the cool technical things that all the breakers have, so you get to see everything backwards. So have fun with that. But I'm going to go through and show you what we have here for tonight. So we'll start here. Topps Chrome logo fractor from 2024. That was donated by Fanatics Collect. Leaf donated this cool Optichrome Hobby 2025. Welcome, Paisley. Panini, cool Panini Prism Hobby. Kentucky Roadshow cards with a 25 Topps Chrome update. Again, Fanatics Collect with a 23 Bowman Inception. And then Topps Set 2, Series 1. And then Fanatics Collect with a 23 Bowman Sterling. So that's what we're going to be opening tonight. Hopefully some really cool stuff can come out of this. I'm hoping and praying that it does. For you guys, right? I mean, that's what this is for. In the long run, that's what this is all for. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the most out of it. And again, I do appreciate it. Along with this too, everybody that got into this break, you got 4. Sorry, you're seeing my computer still, even though I'm no better looking. You had 4 Mega Break random spots. And then tonight, there will be a guaranteed Mega Break spot given out, and that'll go to the person that lands the Guardians in the random. So if you get the Guardians in the random, you win a guaranteed Mega Break spot for the Mega Break on May 23rd. I think that's it. So why don't we go ahead and get our random going here. If you have questions along the way, want to talk about things, of course, please take care of all that. All right. So we are going to roll our dice 3 times. And our number is 3, 6, 12. And we already have our list in here. So we're going to go ahead and do this 12 times. Again, whoever gets the Guardians. So there's 2, 3, 4. And tell me if you don't like this setup. I will not be upset. Chris, you can watch it either on YouTube or Twitter. I don't know if it's going anywhere else, but that's where I have it set up. And, again, if you don't like this setup, that's fine. That's 11. Here's number 12. All right. So after this, we'll do our teams. So we got pets on top. Whoa, wait a second here. Why is everybody in here twice? I'm going to redo this. All right, we're going to start all over. Don't know how that happened. So, as you can see, everybody's only in here for the spots that they earned. Okay. Apologize, folks. All right. Let's do this 12 times. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it says 30, but it did say 59. I had them in there twice. I don't know why. Don't know how it happened. So I'm redoing the random here. I apologize. Okay. I can't use the excuse that I'm not a professional on that. That was just a dumb mistake on my part, I'm sure. So I do apologize. All right, there's your 12 times. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. Again, I apologize for this crazy setup here tonight. Just trying something new. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. We got all 30 spots. Alan Pennington at top. Alan Cimachella on the bottom. All right, now let's go ahead and do our teams. Again, whoever gets the Guardians gets a guaranteed mega break spot. So good luck here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. That's 6, 7. Come on, computer. 8, 9, 10, and there's 12. 12 times there. Oop, get there. Okay. And it looks like we got the Padres on the bottom and the Guardians on top. So, again, whoever gets the Guardians, which is Ape Man Al. Congratulations, Al Pennington. You have the Guardians and the guaranteed mega break spot. So, congratulations there. All right. I'm going to go through teams here who has who. And then we will go ahead and we'll do some trades if you would like. Put myself back on. So Alan Pennington with the Guardians, Robert Sawinski, Rangers, Scott Petzold, Astros, Javier Solis, Orioles, Chris McVeigh, Phillies, Sean Allen, Tigers, Rick McKee, Mets, Garrett Thornton, Brewers, Jeff Porter, Nationals, Matty Slay, Marlins, Jim Knight, Cardinals, Judge with the Twins, Eddie McKenna with the Dodgers. It is backwards. It's because I don't have the professional setup that you do, my friend. Eddie McKenna with the Dodgers, Pets with the Braves, Josh Herbst with the Cubs, Rick McKee with the Red Sox, Josh Herbst with the Mariners, Pets with the Pirates, uh, Buck City Chris with the A's, Skyler with the Reds, Betos with the Rays, Judge with the Diamondbacks, Jeff Shapiro, Rockies, Buck City Chris with the Angels, KB with the Giants, Knowles with the Blue Jays, Knowles with the Yankees, Slay with the Royals, Buck City Chris with the White Sox, and Alan Cimachella with the Padres. So trades are open if you would like to do some trades. I am all for it, my friends. So feel free. Let's see. Yes, Sean does have the Tigers. I know he's not going to be here tonight. He is out celebrating his anniversary. So Chris says he'll do any team for the Reds. Any team for the Reds. And Skylar, you have the Reds. Braves for Royals. Got it. All right. So Pets, you're getting the Royals. And Slay, you are getting the Braves. Got it. Any other trades? Any other trades here? Rick did not get the Pirates. Pets got the Pirates. Skylar, Chris wants the Reds. And the teams that he has are the Phillies, A's, Angels, and White Sox. Got to keep the Reds. No, I understand. Yep. Any other trades? Any preferred order of what we open? Anybody have a preference for what we open tonight? I will let you all make that decision. Give me your feedback on it. Apologize if you hear my dogs down here. Who knows? One day, maybe he will be a Mariner. Right? Who knows? In the world we live in these days, anything can happen. Is that you, Greg? That's saying Bowman? So, again, we have Logo Fractor, we have the Leaf, Topps Chrome Update, we have 2 boxes of Flagship, Bowman Inception, Prism, and Bowman Sterling. So, the decision's up to you guys on what we open first. I mean, if I can give an opinion, I mean, again, it's up to you all. Kind of feel like Bowman should go last and Flagship should go first, but just to kind of get that out of the way, we can end with some cool stuff. But that's my opinion. That's just one man's opinion here. I think that's what we're going to do. So, again, because I'm not the high tech professional, I can't have everything on camera at all times, but I will certainly keep all the open cards as I'm going through them on camera. Everything else will go here to my right. Everything ships. I will make sure that you get all your cards in a timely manner with protection and all that fun stuff. All the hits will be top loaded. All the key rookies will be top loaded. Um, certain inserts may be top loaded, and then all the base cards will certainly be penny sleeved. But I will make sure that you get all your stuff. So we're going to go ahead and open up 2026 Series 1. So right there is our silver pack. All right, let's get to it. I know I'm going to end up knocking stuff over at some point. Good luck, folks. Let's have some fun. Right off the bat, Brett Beatty. So it's funny, I was texting with Greg Bonford yesterday, met somebody a couple of days ago who is going to Brett Beatty's wedding in January. Dylan Cruz, future star, Shohei, Dean Kramer, Troy Johnston, Romy Gonzalez, Jonah Heim. For these cards here, what we'll do is we'll do whoever's first, and then I'll go from there if there's any duplicates. So Cal Riley, this will go to the Mariners. Carlos Navarez, Matt Strom. That's a nice Paul Skeens right there on the throwback. Let's leave that one up here for pets. I do like to sleeve as we go. 8-man out, man. Hey, popping in. Welcome, my friend. If you haven't heard, you won a guaranteed break spot because you ended up with your Guardians. So whoever ended up with the Guardians tonight got that guaranteed mega break spot. So congratulations on that and on landing your PC team. Zach Wheeler, Cam Schittler, Andrew Benintendi, Yu Darvish, Samuel Basello. Anyone think he'll have a breakout year? Casey Mize, what happened to him? Junior Caminero, man, I'm excited. I hope he brings some of that Dominican Republic fun to the field this year. Carson Williams, Otto Kemp, Lennon Sosa, Stephen Kolek, and Jeffrey Springs. Anybody go to any opening day games or have plans on going this weekend? Or if your team hasn't opened up at home yet, going to the home opener? Matt McClain, Willie Adams, Shota, David Bednar, Ian Seymour, Brandon Fett, Lazaro Estrada, Gavin Williams, Logan Gilbert, Juan Soto profiles, and Clay Holmes. So we're headed to the home opener next weekend or next Friday for the Guardians. And then on Easter Sunday, headed to the Pirates game as well. So big baseball weekend next weekend here. Brendan Garcia, Hunter Goodman, Bryce Miller, Luis Morales, Cody Clemens, Alex Friedland, Rafael Devers, Chris Bubek. There's our hits. We'll show this one here. Kumar Rocker. For the Brewers, Christian Yelich. Nice old patch. Not numbered. All right. And that's going to Garrett Thornton. Garrett, congratulations, sir. Have to work. Yeah. Luckily, we spring break is lining up with the home opener next weekend for my wife and my son. So nobody has to take off of school. I don't have to take off work. So it lined up too perfectly. Kyle Friedland, William Contreras, Nolan McLean, Michael Harris, Dalton Rushing. Again, this is going to go to the first one here. So it's Tarek Skubal, the Tigers, Cedane Rafaela, Eric Lauer, Peyton Toll, Jose Altuve. It's a nice throwback Ichiro there. And for Yankees Bronx buddies, Ichiro's going to Joshua Herbst. There's that one. That's nice. I like those throwbacks. Those are really cool. Um, Ski in your eyes, Greg, skiing looked good today. I don't know if you heard me say I haven't really watched much baseball today, unfortunately. But the only one I did watch was the first inning of that game. And oh man, O'Neill Cruz, he needs out of center field desperately, and I think he's trying to get out of there on his own. Anthony Volpe, Cole Young, Mason Miller, McCutcheon, wrong uniform, unfortunately. That sucks that he got booted from the Pirates the way he did. Trevor McGill, Matt Shaw, Nationals team card, Byron Buxton, Clayton Kershaw, Sonny Gray, and we have a rainbow foil. Again, so this will go to the Tigers because it's a foil card. So Tarek Skubal and Grant Holmes for the Braves. That's, I mean, it's unreal. Like O'Neill Cruz has made it known that he is unhappy being in the outfield. He's a shortstop by trade, does not want to play the outfield. Um, I think he's just going to see his way out of baseball if he doesn't adapt, unfortunately. Chase Burns, Phillies, Kikuchi, Otto Lopez, Devin Williams, Dodgers team card, Corey Seager, Red Sox team card, Yoshida, Brandon Marsh. That's a pretty cool insert here. Greatest hits, Jackson Churio for the Brewers, and then Giancarlo Stanton, Yankees. So, yeah, I felt bad for Skeens. I like Skeens. I mean, you know, I don't cheer for the Pirates, but living here, absolutely, um, follow them and things like that. And I like Skeens as a pitcher. So you got Royce Lewis, Spencer Schwellenbach. This will go, I think this is the second one we've seen of this one. So this will go to the Yankees here. As long as it's the same card here, it would go to the Yankee spot. Yeah, Al, thanks for bringing that up. We'll go over that in a minute here. Red Sox, Alex Bregman, Michael Waka, CJ Abrams, Pearson Ole, PCA, Dieter Fuentes, Brady Singer, Logan Webb, and Yanquel Fernandez. So Al brought up a good point. So yeah, there was a trifecta going on. If you bought into the Buck City breaks last week on Wednesday when I was out there for Rippin for the Cure, if you did your 5 brackets for Minuteman Madness, and if you bought into this break, then there would be another random that'll be run later on for another guaranteed break spot. So that will be run um, once I have all the names taken care of from Scott. Yamamoto, Pedro Pajes, Tigers team card, Yelich, Kinstry, Ryan Peapot, Nathan Church, Travis Adams, Manzardo, Ben Williamson, Carson Williams rookie, and Miguel Vargas. But Alan, I do appreciate you. I got a big box sitting here to my right that has been unopened since you sent it of uh, Pennington's Baker's Dozen. Pasquantino, man, what a stud for Italy he was. Mackenzie Gore, Cesar Prato, Tatis, Saguna, Nick Castellanos, Ryan Ritter, Shane Smith, Warman Burnable, Tyler Stevenson, Patrick Bailey, and Nick Pavetta. You know what's unfortunate is, I think that Skeens will leave the Pirates, but man, for their sake, I hope he can stay and they can make it happen. Brandon Walter, Jose Barrios, Will Banfield, Gavin Sheets, Stevens, Friedel, Doval, Backus, Ginn, McMahon, Jacob Mizorowski. That's a nice looking card there. Rookie, and Juan Burgos. Skeens is just, I mean, he's a workhorse. And I hope they let him loose a little more this year. I hope that they don't have him on this crazy pitch count or innings count. Like, let the man pitch. I understand today you had to 33 pitches in that first inning. You had to get him out, especially after the WBC. But as the season goes on, I hope that they let him pitch. Heaven Smith, Minaya, Hayden Birdsong, Royals team card, Anthony Siegler, Sean Burke, Jack Leiter, Drew Gilbert, Mizorowski rookie. There you go, 11 strikeouts today. A's team card, Brian Bello, and Tovar. Alan, I don't think I know what you're talking about there. Did you win that with Scott this time? I'm not sure. I'm following with you on that one. Profar, Ben Rice, Colby Thomas, Nico, Riley Green, Josh Smith, Bubba Chandler. I think he's going to be a really nice addition to that rotation for the Pirates. The aforementioned O'Neill Cruz probably missed that catch. Bradley Rodriguez, Brendan Donovan, James Wood, throwback, and Dominic Canzoni. um, yeah, it's a shame. Joey Bart, Dylan Smith, Davis Martin, Ryan Nelson, Ryan Jeffers, Luis Angel Acuna, Freddie Peralta. So this will go to the Brewers. Astros team card, Bobby Witt Jr. I hope he's a stud this year for the Royals, just not against the Guardians. And we have number to 50 for the Rockies, Kyle Karos. Karos. Is that Eric Karros' son? Number to 50. And who has the Rockies? Jeff Shapiro. Congratulations, Jeff. Appreciate you, my friend. There you go. I'll be honest, on the platform that I'm using right now, I can't really follow and keep up on moderators. But Let's Plays, who are you? How'd you find us? Welcome here. Do you collect cards? Elias Diaz, Andy Lara, Will Benson, Joe Adele, Andrew Vaughn, Yastrzemski, Phillies team card, Jacob Young, A's team card, Acuna. Hope he has a bounce back here. There's Jackie Robinson, Griffey Profiles, and Brenton Doyle. It is his son, Karos there. Oh man, I didn't realize it's so baffling to me how many players that we watched as kids are now having their kids play. It's cool to see, but it's just baffling. Casey Schmidt, Corey Freeman, Angel Martinez, Chad Patrick, Jackson Merrill, Tommy Edmond, Carlos Cortez, Ben Lively, Hunter Brown, Alejandro Kirk, Rainbow Foil of Dalton Rushing, and Evan Carter. Yeah, Rick, that was a cool Jackie. It's going to Eddie McKenna, Jacob Marseille, Trevor Rogers, Christopher Sanchez, Colson Montgomery, Luke Rowley, Jeremiah Jackson, Jordan Beck, Zach Maxwell, Jorge Soler, Bailey Ober. That's a pretty cool Don Mattingly there, and Bob Seymour. So one thing I'll let everybody know, whether it's this break or anything that you're doing. So Rippin for the Cure has teamed up with Heritage Auctions. They're donating some football hobby boxes for a future break that I'll tell you about. But the other thing they're doing too is if you have anything that you want to auction off with them, the full 100% plus the 22% fee on top of it will be donated back to Rippin for the Cure. So if you have anything cool that you want to auction off with them, reach out to me and I'll get you hooked up with them and we'll go from there. So appreciate them doing that. Max Schumann, Max Freed, Christian Moore, Mariners team card, Josh Young, Owen Cassie, Austin Riley, Austin Wells, Marcelo Mayer. Um, Again, if we've seen this one already, it'll go to whoever it is. But if it not, that'll go to Cal Riley and the Mariners, Navarez, and Blaze Alexander. Shea Langoliers, Ronnie Mauricio, Jack Caglione. Do we think Caglione will have a year like everyone is predicting he will? Pets, if you're still in here, what are your thoughts? Do you think that he's going to have a breakout year? Do you think he's not? Is the hype real with him? What are we thinking here? That's going to you, Pets, right? You got the Royals? Yeah. Brady House, Jacob Wilson, Alvarez, Roman Anthony, Matt Strom, Otto Kemp, Lennon Sosa. That's a really cool looking insert there. Juan Soto and Jacob DeGrom. All right. Coming to the end of box one here. Tell me if I'm going too fast, too slow. If you want me to shut up and just open cards, I will do whatever is best for the group here. Mets, Moreno, Larnick, Brett Lauder, Cubs card, Zach Neto, Caleb Durbin, Christos Ramirez, Stephen Kolek, Estrada, Gavin Williams, and Kyle Karros again. And our silver pack. That'd be a solid year right there. Real solid year. Those could be rookie of the year numbers for sure. All right, and our silver pack. We have Altuve, Harper, Ichiro, and Randy Johnson. So there's box one for us. All right. That'll be a good spot for him in the order for sure. For sure. Just making space here for everything. All right, let's get into box two. We'll finish up this flagship box and then get into some of the cool stuff. Not that it gets isn't cool, but you know what I mean. Silver pack. Al, me and Pets got to meet in real life while we were in Dallas. It was uh it was a pretty surreal opportunity. Good guy though, that Pets, all around. He's exactly what's advertised. All right. Liperfido, Avila, Bryce Harper, Pena, Rodriguez, Trammell, Kevin Gossman, Mason Barnett, Brandon Donovan, Astros team card, Rainbow Foil, Cedane Rafaela, and Victor Scott. Al, how's the is it antique mall that you're at or marketplace? How's that going for you? And I saw that did you have some theft? How'd that end up? Jose Cabrillo, Jackson Garcia, James Wood, Blake Snell, Mike Trout, Sawyer Gibson Long, Jonathan Aranda, Witt, Mookie Betts, Jacob Young, Cam Schittler on the throwback, and the Rangers. Oh, Betts. I don't know who told you that, but don't listen next time. Wilson Contreras, Royals, Henderson, Teoscar Hernandez, Maximo Acosta, Batista, Trey Turner, Grant Taylor, A's card, Acuna, Hunter Brown, and Garrett Crochet. So I have to say, like, I was not up for any of the beer pong. I was so tired by the time everything took place. You got to remember, I am an old man, and I act like an old man, and I am not ashamed to admit it. So, but I think if I were in there, there would have been a different champ. Michael McGreevy, Blue Jays team card, Nolan Schanuel, Michael Bush, Nick Gonzalez, Kennedy Corona, Andrew Abbott, Alejandro Kirk, Zach Maxwell, Jorge Soler, Paul Skeens, there you go, and Bryce Terang. Mm. I mean, it's not bad for a 3 week stint. Johan Duran, Christian Campbell, Phillies, Kyle Schwarber, Lawrence Butler, Lyndon Rupp. Not even going to attempt to pronounce his name, but he plays for the Nationals. Mickey Moniak for the Rockies, Victor Robles, Bailey Ober, Marcelo Mayer, and number to 250 for the Brewers, Anthony Sigler. And behind him is Luke Keachel. Again, that goes to the Brewers. And that's for Garrett Thornton. Congratulations, Garrett. Number to 250 there. All right, moving right along here. Really want to pull an auto out of Series 1. I don't know if I ever have, to be honest. Royce Lewis, Schwellenmacher. Again, I think we have seen this, but it'll go to whatever order it is in. Alex Bregman, Pearson Ole, PCA. Brewers are having a great night so far. McKinstry, Jorge Soler, Bailey Ober, Mayer, Frank Thomas on the throwback, and the Red Sox team card. Yeah, Brewers are doing well tonight. Got the Yelich hit in the first box. So keep right on going here. Yamamoto, Pajes, Tigers team card. Yelich, Pepat, Nathan Church, Seguno, Nick Castellanos. Again, wherever it's headed. But you got Riley, Judge, and Pasquantino. Carlos Navarez, Matt Strom, and Colton Cowser. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. I know that Bucks and Breaks is on tonight. I know other breakers are on. You have other things that you could be doing tonight, so I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Vinny Pasquantino, Mackenzie Gore, Cesar Prado, Ryan Ritter, Shane Smith, Gavin Sheets, Chad Stevens, Otto Kemp, Lennon Sosa, Stephen Kolak for the Royals, Judge, greatest hits, hasn't had one yet, and Jesus Luzardo. I haven't seen if that mantel's been hit. It it would be insane if it got hit here. It'd be insane if anything huge got hit here. Um, but yeah, that'd be crazy. Stop has got Iverson 8x10, Taysom Hill football. Jerseys of Henry, Cunningham, Slay. Oh, man. Al, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Tatis, Brandon Walter, Jose Barrios, Will Bainfield, TJ Friedel, Camilo Doval, Anthony Sigler, Sean Burke, Lazaro Estrada, Gavin Williams. Hey, there's an auto for the Angels. Behind that's Bryce Matthews. For the Angels, Chad Stevens. Angels are Buck City Chris. There you go, my friend. Congratulations. Somebody go tell that man in chat that he hit. Not numbered, but still an auto. Slay, we should do patch cards from Dallas. That could get scary, but I'm just saying. Pavin Smith, Sean Mania, Hayden Birdsong, Royals team card, Drew Gilbert, Jack Leiter, Riley Green, Logan Gilbert, Alex Freeland, Rafael Devers, Didier Fuentes, and Daniel Palencia. I like the look of these cards this year, flagship. I think they're a really clean design. I like the little stitching here. It's just, it's real clean. The logo with the 75, Max Fried, Christian Moore, Mariners team card, Austin Riley, Austin Wells, Brady House. I feel like we've seen these cards already. Jacob Wilson, Ben Williamson, Warming Burnable, Tyler Stevenson. There's a Cal Riley for you, and Javier Baez. Oh, Betos, that's kind of scary. You got an idea for patch cards, but still intriguing nonetheless. Shea Langoliers, Ronnie Mauricio, Caglione, Mets team card, Alvarez, Roman Anthony, Cubs team card, Zach Neto, Patrick Bailey, Kyle Backus, JT Ginn, and Drew Rassman. Yeah, it's just they did a really good job with this design. I feel like the last couple of years, um, they have tried not being too fancy with the design and just kept it simple, and I think that really works. Javier, what's up, man? How's it going, Coach? How are you and the boys doing? Javier's, just so you're aware, in the break here, you have. Where did you go? You and the boys have the Orioles in this break. Gabriel Moreno, Trevor Larnach, Rhett Lauder, Max Fried, Yankees, Caleb Durban, Augustin Ramirez. This will go to the Phillies and Trey Turner, Ryan McMahon, Mizorowski, A's team card. There's a nice Vlad on the throwback, and Tristan English. So, Alan, are you doing many breaks anymore? Are you opening cards? Like, what's your hobby history now? Hey, there we go. There we go. MVP right here. I'm calling it now. Jose Ramirez, AL MVP this year. He's due. He's due. Yuri Perez, Isaac Collins, Spencer Strider, Dane Mayers, Lucas Giolito, Mets team card, Brian Bello, O'Neill Cruz, probably still missing that catch, Bradley Rodriguez. We have, ooh, what's this? Somebody, this is the full photo thing. Full photo card here. It's Matt Olson. I don't know the full name of it. Somebody else tells me out. Baseball game right now. Maddox plays in an hour. Is this a short print? Like what's the story with this card here? I know that they're I don't know if they're not common, but I know they don't come up very often. This is for Matty Slay. True photo. True photo. Well, there you go, my friend. That one is for you. So you're mostly doing memorabilia. I saw that. Okay. Bezos, there's still hope for the mantle here. SSP. Well, there you go. Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado, Carlos Estevez, Matt Olson, Kyle Stowers. Brian Hayes just looks weird in a Reds jersey. Cubs team card, Logan Gilbert, Gavin Williams, Lazaro Estrada, Jesse Eisenberg. Great American Ballpark, which is Cincinnati, so they go to the Reds. Why is he throwing the first pitch in Cincinnati? Is he from Cincinnati? Mac Muncy. One day after hosting Upstander Awards Gala at the Nancy and David Wolf Holocaust Humanitarian Center, Jesse threw out the first pitch at Upstander night at Great American Ballpark. That makes sense. Okay. Well, there you go. Says he zipped in a right-hander. Right-handed heater. And Max Muncy for the Dodgers. Hey, but at least you get to be a dad, right? And you're not coaching them? I mean, that's got to be a different feeling for you. Jerkson Profar, Ben Rice, Colby Thomas, Nico Horner, Josh Smith, Bubba Chandler, Ryan Nelson, Ryan Jeffers, Chris Bubeck, Eric Lauer, Trevor McGill on the rainbow foil, and Xander Bogaerts. We start rec season next week, and of course, travel ball has been going on all winter. But I think we're finally going to get outside this weekend, which would be nice to see. Joey Bart, Dylan Smith, Davis Martin, Luis Angel Acuna. Again, depends on where it goes. But we got Freddie Peralta of the Brewers, Luzardo with the Phillies, and Logan Webb with the Giants. Joe Adell, Andrew Vaughn, Peyton Toll, Jose Altuve, Clayton Kershaw, Trout, and Joe Rock. Elias Diaz, Andy Lara, Will Benson, Casey Schmidt, Mike Yastrzemski, Phillies team card, Jackson Merrill, Tommy Edmonds, Sonny Gray, Red Sox team card, Yoshida, and Jake Fraley. Excuse me. Cody Freeman, Angel Martinez, Chad Petrick, Jacob Marseille, Carlos Cortez, Ben Lively, Luke Raleigh, Brandon Marsh, Didier Fuentes, Brady Singer, Corbin Carroll on the throwback, and Juliet Ramos. What are you headed to Omaha for? Is it a big tournament, or what's the deal with Omaha? Yeah, the temperatures out there are insane. So hopefully all are keeping cool. Trevor Rogers, Christopher Sanchez, Colson Montgomery, Max Schumann, Jeremiah Jackson, Jordan Beck, Josh Young, Owen Cassie, Logan Webb, Travis Adams, Kyle Manzardo, and Shohei. All right, how old is Jaden now, too? I mean, my God. Is he driving? All right, here's our silver pack. What do we got? Barry Larkin, Mike Trout, Shota, Chase Burns. All right. So there is our Series 1. 2 boxes of Series 1. Where do we want to go next, folks? So we have the Leaf. We have Topps Chrome update from 25, 2023 Bowman Sterling. Bowman Inception from 2023. 2024 Topps Chrome Logo Fractor. And 2025 Prism. No Series 2. Not yet. Can't tell the future. Although I have reached out to see if I can get some of their first football product. I doubt it'll happen, but if you don't ask, it's always a no. So where do we want to go next, folks? Leaf. Rick says Leaf. All right, Rick. I have another. So Leaf sent this box. They sent a football box just like it, and then they sent. Go get it. Show you guys. It's, which I haven't. I think I know what I'm going to do with it, but not quite sure yet on what the outcome's going to be. But Leaf also sent me this box here, 2025 in the game, used sports, 5 premium hits per box. Yeah, Griffey, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Pele, Maradona. So, but they sent me those things, which is pretty cool. So I certainly appreciate Leaf for doing that, and actually Zach Cunningham for pushing Leaf. I feel like a little bit. Yeah, I feel like I'm opening a box of Funkos right now. I was wondering if it was going to be the College World Series. Oh, the Wood Bat tournament too. That's awesome. All right. So obviously, I have never opened a box of these, so I'm not entirely sure of what the cadence is here. There's a thick card right there. Okay, see autos on the back. All right, so we'll just go like this. So Kason Evans. That is a 1/1. 1/1, Kason Evans. So it says here he's a relief pitcher at LSU. So we may need to random that one off, but it is a 1/1 unless he plays for a team now. Best card's usually at the end. Thank you. Appreciate that one. That's too big. So hey, there we go. We start off with a 1/1. Here, look, I can do that. I just want to find out who he is. See if he's on with a team or not. Let's see here. No, he is still with LSU. Yep. Looks like he's still with LSU. As of January 23rd. So Kason Evans will be random off to the break here. Okay. So again, it is a 1/1 right there. All right, next. A little Rod Carew for the Twins. Battle worn. It is also a 1/1. On the front of this card is a piece of game used memorabilia of Rod Carew. Very cool. You always like to see the game used stuff. Twins goes to the Judge 991 on Twitter. I want this go in. I'm not going to force it right now. All right. Carter Holton auto. I don't know. We'll find out, Pets. Oh, man, baby. A 1/1. Another 1/1. That's 3 1/1s right now. What is going on? What's happening? What is happening right now? Surely this isn't all going to be 1/1s. Anyone know who Carter Holton plays for? It looks like the Braves, but I don't want to assume anything. me find out here. Yes. Yep. Card Holton is the Braves. And Braves are Matty Slay. There you go. All right. Next, Brody Johnston auto. Brody Johnston. And we have not a 101, a 3 of 10 Brody Johnston auto. Still an auto. That would have been insane if this was one of those, but unfortunately, our 1 of 1 streak came to an end with this Brody Johnston auto. Looks like a White Sox uniform, but we're going to find out. Nope, he is Vanderbilt. So this one will be random off to the break as well. Next up, Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey Aquatic Auto for the Dodgers. It is a 1 of 1. So maybe not the hot box 1 of 1, but man, oh man, 4 out of 5 cards are 1 of 1s. You cannot beat that. Can't beat that one. And this is going out to, like I said, the Dodgers. And Eddie McKenna. There you go. Congratulations, my friend. Next up, George Walkow. George Walkow auto. It is a 1 of 4. George Walkow. Anybody know who he plays for? Bueller? Bueller? Anybody? George Walkow. Let's find out. Looks like the White Sox drafted him in 2023. Yeah, going to the White Sox. What's up, man? Yeah. So this will go to the White Sox here, and that is going to Buck City Chris McVeigh. You gonna say hi? Can I get on a shirt? Let me get on a shirt. Okay. All right. Moving on here. Got 2 more cards. Sebastian Walcott. That's a nice looking card. I'm cheating. I don't really care. 4 of 7. 4 of 7. Sebastian Walcott. Is he Ranger still? Okay, I'm back. Sebastian Walcott. Hey, no, Landon. I want to see it. Okay, just a minute. Okay. Last card. With a dual autograph, Zaire Hope and James Tibbs III. That is 7 of 10. Zaire Hope and James Tibbs III. We're gonna find out what teams this will be random off to. Unless somebody wants to verify that for me. Okay. Let's look up. Can I do this? I got it. Thank you. How do we spell it? Zaire Hope is currently with, looks like the Dodgers.
He's 24 years old.
Yep, Landon says he's 24 years old.
No, it just says 24-9.
Oh no, the Brewers beat them 24-9 in his last.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a picture of him.
So Dodgers, and also looks like James Tibbs. Well, let's see here. Yeah, it looks like this is a Dodgers card. Both players are on the Dodgers. Yep. So both players on the Dodgers, and that's going to Eddie McKenna. What a break. What a break for the Dodgers there. So super cool cards coming out of Leaf. No surprise, really. Leaf always does a really great job with theirs, with their stuff here. So Wagner was down here. Landon came down to join us, so he's going all over the place right now. All right, we got Logo Fractor, Prism, Update, Inception, and Sterling. What direction are we going in? Which direction are we going to go in?
Drawing first.
Where are we going, folks? You tell me. Prism. Prism it is. Oopsies.
Oopsie.
How about this? We'll do Prism now, and then we'll do Chrome Update after that. That sounds like a good idea. Trying to pull up patch. MLB debut patch. Wouldn't that be phenomenal? Phenomenal, as the kids say. Don't they say that? Landon tells me no. Okay. All right. We're going to open up Prism. I know a lot of you like Prism in here. I do as well.
Can you give a Prism?
So, so I should have you open this so that we can.
Can I open it?
No.
Why?
Because I'm doing it.
Can I
Sorry.
open one card pack?
No. And this is first off the line. So, thank you, Panini, for sending this. But Slay should have you come open these because you got hot hands and are pulling 101s all over the place. So, Landon, I can't. I'm sorry, bud.
Why?
Because.
What pack can I open?
Yeah. No, Landon. Landon really wants to open one of these packs, but.
Should I?
No. No, because people paid for these. I want to make sure that they're they're getting. I know you'll
Are
be.
you calling me a bad opener?
I'm not calling you a bad opener.
Why do you say that?
Christian Scott, Mike Schmidt, Alex Gordon, Nobel Meyer, Willie Stargell, Pops. Hey, there you go, right off the rip with an autograph of Josh Hood.
Josh Hood, who's that? Can I type it in?
No, he's a. We already know who he plays for. He plays for the Mariners.
Can I type in the player?
No, we're good. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
And that is a super short print, according to Buck City Chris. 4 of 8 for the Mariners. That is going to Josh Herbst. Congratulations. Real nice looking.
Can I show you the basketball score?
Colson Montgomery, purple, number to 149. Don Drysdale, red, not numbered. James Wood, Roman Anthony, Jake Peavy, and Braxton Ashcraft. I would agree. Very cool hit in that first pack. Like I said, all hits will be top loaded. I do consider numbered cards hits, so
Are you live right now?
I am live right now. Yeah,
Okay, can I call him?
yeah,
Yay! Where's it at? On YouTube?
yes.
Alright.
Just type my name.
Eric?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, that's me. Johnny Formello, Ryan Walterschmidt, Christian Moore, Malcolm Moore, J.D. Dix, Cole Young. Cole Young, numbered to 15. Whitey Ford, numbered to 499. Ryan Johnson, Prism not numbered. Jack Leiter, Juriangelo Sinjante, Luis Angel Cunha, and Brooks Lee. Yeah, Prism, I mean, I know it's unlicensed and football will be unlicensed soon too, but Prism is just a really clean looking product. You know, I like it. I like opening it. You know, I was very excited when they sent this to me, Panini. Thank you. And I got to shout out Jeremy Wolstein for
I'm watching the wrong one.
getting Panini on board. Says Cole Young's number to 15 for the Mariners.
It's not.
Okay.
It never pops up. It only pops up the old lights.
Sorry, folks. I got to get my son here on um, the YouTube page because he wants to comment what's going on in here. Where are we at, man? It's not on here.
Are you sure it's on YouTube?
Yeah, should be. I don't know. It says it's unavailable. Oh, it's because I got restrictions on here.
Can you please unwatch people?
Oh my goodness.
Please, I want to watch it.
Landon. I got to get back to opening these cards because I'm sure that these people do not.
I can open it.
No, you cannot. Do not want me to just sit here and try to figure out how to get restrictions off this phone.
Can I flip the
Go
camera
get,
around?
go get the iPad.
My iPad? It's
Yeah.
right here.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Always an adventure here, folks. Open it. You can unlock it. Always an adventure here.
Open the remote. There. Oh, YouTube.
Well, Sugar Dogster, I appreciate you watching over there. Trey Yes Savage, James Wood, Kellen Lindsay, James Triantos, Aaron Escobar, Austin Wells autograph. That's not bad. Nick York red, numbered to 299. Tink Hentz, not numbered. Colson Montgomery Talesman red, numbered to 199. Heston Kjerstad, Andy Pettit, and Dalton Rushing.
Is it here right now?
That is me right now. He found us.
This isn't where you are right now.
That's all right. You're going to have a bit of a delay.
I have to sign into the chat.
Okay. Yeah, give me a moment.
I pressed continue. I screwed that.
I'm not ready yet. That is me right now. He found us. That's all right. You're going to have a bit of a delay.
I can probably make it sped up.
No, you can't. You're live. All right. Guys, just you wait and see how I try to get him to sign in here. I got to remember an email address, a password, and all that fun stuff.
And then they'll see me chatting.
I am 44 years old. I can't remember that.
You will see me chatting.
We're going to see you chatting. That's right. Austin Wells auto is for the Yankees going to Knowles.
No!
That's Landon's favorite person. I got to remember an email address and password.
No! They'll see me chatting.
I'm 44 years old. I can't remember that. All right. We're going to see you chatting. That's right. Austin Wells auto. As for the Yankees, going to no.
Hi, Eric.
All right, let's see. Can I remember the password?
He's Washington Dental 30.
Now I have to change the password because Landon just said it out loud.
No, I did it! His password's ES Hacker.
Landon. All right.
Where is it? Hi, Eric.
There you go.
Oh, this is live right now.
It is. To change the password because Landon just said it out You're loud. Live. Okay. All right. So if you see my name popping up in chat, that is my son, Landon, who should be in bed right now, actually. What are you doing up anyway? Nick York, Pee Wee Reese, card behind it, Augustin Ramirez, Braylon Doherty, PJ Moreland, Darren Baker. That is a sweet looking Yadier Molina, number to 75. That is super cool. David Ortiz, Prism, Roman Anthony Dingers, Tony Perez, Braden Taylor, and Andy Van Slyke. There he is. That's like I said, we're on schedules here in this house.
I'm watching Daddy's screen. Mom, sitting here.
Number to 75, Yadier Molina. I was on a call today with one of my national partners, and she lives in St. Louis, and she was telling me the last opening day game she went to was the year Molina retired, Carpenter retired, and Pujols came back. So that's a heck of a season for them. Carter Johnson, Chandler Simpson, Andrew Jones, Hall of Famer, Roger Clemens in the Blue Jays uniform, Drew Burries, Braden Montgomery, blue, number to 15. We're getting a lot of super short prints. Adam Jones, Hyper 499. Benito Santiago in the Giants uniform. Ryan Walderschmidt, Bryce Rayner, Cole Young, Chase Davis. He's Landon's super excited. He loves this stuff. He can't wait for the mega break. He keeps asking me, when are we opening the boxes? Because of course he joins me on that night to do it all, and we have a good time. So he's super into all this and just absolutely loves the hobby and loves collecting. I think he's looking forward to going to the game next weekend. Braden Montgomery to 15 for the White Sox. Going to Buck City, Chris. Having yourself a break, sir. I see you, man. Like, go get a box of this for myself. This is fun. Chase DeLauder. I want him to play as much as possible in Cleveland this year. Ethan Anderson, Colt Emerson, Adrian Gonzalez, Slade Caldwell, Charlie Condon, Darren Baker blue refractor to 199, Robin Yount silver refractor, nice old Paul Skeens prismatic, Pablo Sandoval, Theo Guillen, and Frank Thomas in the A's uniform. Darren Baker. Still remember him getting pulled off the home plate there. Well, Al, that's okay. Tune in May 23rd and you'll find out. It's right down here. I got your box. I got Pets' box, I think, sitting on top of it. 175 total items right now. Still more coming in that I'm aware of, and I will take as much as possible cards, memorabilia, all kinds of things. Whitey Ford, Albert Pujols, Dylan Head, Harmon Killebrew, Brandon Sprott, Kyle Teal, Dason Hill, Minnesota, 499. Bobby Richardson, Giants, not numbered. Bryce Eldridge, Nolan Ryan, Buster Posey, Nick Kurtz. All right, Pats, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Thanks for supporting. No, man, I appreciate you guys. I just beg and ask, and you guys are the ones that do all the supporting. So I appreciate you. Thankfully, it's allowed me to combine two things that I really enjoy, and now I've created our own nonprofit here, in our household. So this is definitely something that I love to do. So I appreciate you guys, really, really do. Chase Medroth, Kobe Mayo, Ryan Sandberg, Chris Cortez, Braden Montgomery, Franklin Arias, number to 15 again. My goodness. Kellen Lindsey red, number to 299. Cecil Fielder, Prism, Hideki Matsui, David Shields, A Rod in the Seattle uniform, and Clemente. So, yeah, you will hear, I know that I've teased the Hobby Foundation here and there. You're going to start hearing more about that once I can get through Ripping for the Cure. Um, it's Ripping for the Cure is definitely living underneath the Hobby Foundation, but the timing of when I started it, I didn't think of just how much time and effort would be going into both of them, and I just wasn't quite prepared yet. This Franklin Arias number to 15 Red Sox. It's going to Rick McKee. So definitely more coming out about that. I know we have something planned for the fall with another individual who's done things like this. So he's been kind enough to include the Hobby Foundation in it this year. Bubba Chandler, Vlad Guerrero, Keelan Carpenter, Blake Burke, Jose Canseco in the Rangers uniform, Brock Willen, Joe Jackson, and too bad we don't have autographs of Joe Jackson. Number to 499, Christian Scott for the Mets. Not numbered, but it is an auto. Mets are going to Rick McKee. Roman Anthony, Prismatic, number to 199. Vance Honeycutt, Jose DePaul, and Deion Sanders in the Braves uniform. Roman Anthony, I think he's another one that's going to have real nice year. I really enjoy all these young guys that are coming up early over the last few years. I think it's been smart by teams to do that. Um, I hope Connor Griffin gets up in May for the Pirates. I mean, he didn't have the best spring. I understand it, but also you can't you can't tell me that they didn't send him back down due to his contract. But I got to give it to the Pirates. They spent money this year. I heard today on the broadcast that this is the first time opening day that they've had a payroll over $100 million, which is surprising, but not. Um, so good for them. This Joe Jackson card, yes, it is Chicago. All right, I think we have one more. No, that was our three autos. So we hit our three autos in this box. So let's see what other color we can bring out of here. Greg Maddox, Yordani Monegro, Ethan Holiday, Ricky Tiedemann, Drew Beam, Yumin Lin, Kendall George for the Dodgers out of 199, Brady Ebel, not numbered, Rhett Lauder, Seaver King, Bob Gibson, and Hurston Waldrop. All right. Oh, you think so? Is that common? I mean, you all know this stuff better than I do. Is that common? Because we did. Let's see. So there's one, two, three. Yeah, we hit our three autos.
Yeah. Let me say something.
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
Say yes if you think I can make a 3.
Landon wants you to say yes if you think he can make a three. Kiki Collier. 8 and 15. That makes sense. All right. Spencer Jones, Joe Sewell, Daryl Strawberry, J.C. Escara, Bobby Brecht. Out of 7 of 7 for the Rockies. Chase Dollander. And look at that. $4.99. There is another auto here. Cam Caminetti for the Braves. That extra auto is going to Matty Slay. Congratulations. Braden Montgomery, Rosario, Austin Wells, and Paez. You speak it into existence. You speak it into existence.
Someone say yes if I can make a 3.
I don't think anyone thinks you can make a three because nobody said yes. Well, Slay, there you go.
Slay. Someone say
And
yes.
2 numbered Rockies cards here for Jeff Shapiro.
Somebody say yes.
Landon. Well, welcome, Jim. Appreciate you stopping in. How'd you find us?
Someone say yes. Okay, I'm just gonna make a 3. No.
That's a nice looking card. Oh, Landon Chris Betos says yes.
Yeah. It's Chris Beaton.
Chris Betos was one of the coolest individuals you'll ever meet in your life.
Yes.
Yeah, variety's good. Griffey in the Reds uniform. Jared Thomas, Connor Norby, Walker Janik. Hey, look at Bud Selig. I will random Bud Selig off to the break. So we'll put that over there. Mason Hill, Paul O'Neill, number to 299. Tim Hudson, Bryce Rayner, James Tibbs, Luke Keeschel, and Luis Baez. So hey, I think that was a nice box. A lot of great color, 4 autographs, super short printed cards. So thank you, Panini, again for sending that over. They have more football that they sent me than baseball. So really cool stuff. All right. Bud Selig, he got us through some tough times. We're going to go ahead and move on to 2025 Topps Chrome Update Series. What do you say we pull ourselves a debut patch? Right? I mean, you know, we we're family friendly here. We enjoy the finer things in life. It includes being kind to one another and, you know, just hanging out, having a good time. That's all we're doing here. Raising some money. Can't do that. Can't do what we want to do. All right. So I feel like if we can do what did I say, debut patch, if I can call it here, isn't that what all the breakers do? Let's call it. AJ Blue Ball, Sang Chi Chang, Marcelo Mayer, and Johan Duran. Sorry, I got to move stuff around here. Make more room for cards that we're going to pull. Alan, again, I appreciate it, man, but you know, I understand that I put all this together, but it's you guys that are supporting it, right? So all the thanks goes to you, Chandler Simpson, Guillermo Geraldo. We got a Christian Campbell. Behind that is Rafaela. Christian Campbell, rookie debut. Yep, numbered 199. Yeah, Jim. I understand he didn't say the full word, but there are kids around. In particular, my son. Um, my channel, my stream, and I would prefer that we kind of keep this family friendly. Have a good time all you want, but you know we're going to make sure that this is good, clean fun because everything we're doing here tonight's for charity. This break raised $1,500 for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. Thanks to all the awesome people that are here. And so we truly want to keep it about the mission and the cause and having fun hanging out with friends. Caden Dana, Ryan Fitzgerald, Chase Meredith, and Jose Trevino. All right. Brooks Lee, Dalton Rushing, Chase Dollander. Anybody else like this design from 1990? I did. And I think one of the reasons Jackson Joe is because it's one of my first, like one of my core memories, I guess, of opening packs of cards. I pulled a Daryl Strawberry in front of my grandfather, and I remember him saying, "It's the Straw Man." So, Eric Wegeman, O'Neill's, Shane Smith, and Ryan Rolson. Come on, debut patch. Let's see it. Who's even still out there? JP Sears, Justin Hangenan, Willie McGaver, and Paxton Schultz. I mean, really, I don't even care who's still out there. It would just be super cool to pull it. Because why not? Right? Why not? Carlos Correa, Luis Angel Acuna, Freddie Freeman, and Marcelo Mayer. Brad Lord, Shane Bieber, Max Kepler, Thomas Harrington. Moving on. Will Wilson, Kyle Stowers, Tyler Tolbert. All right, Gage Workman, Corbin Carroll, Griffey. Now, all right, this Griffey here. And we got a Yorbit Vivas. So this Griffey here, it's the Terrors. Um, I have this card. I think it's numbered to 25 for the Mega Break. Is this just an insert or is it something more? Anybody know? But I mean, the 20 of 25 was a pretty solid card to include in the break. So I was grateful to have that, but I was just curious. Because again, I don't know. There's Ellie, nice looking card. Tyler Callahan. There's our auto, Matthew Boyd and Victor Carantini. Matthew Boyd, not numbered for the Cubbies. Cubs going to Josh Herbst. Congratulations, Josh. There you go, my friend. Just an insert. All right, thanks, Slay. Appreciate that. There you go. Nice looking auto there. Moving on. Justin Turner, Graham Wolfram, Cal Riley. Too bad he didn't win MVP. This card could have been worth some money. Jace Young. Tigers legend Matt Boyd. You're right. So is it like the Guardians were like, or even the Indians back in the day? Every time they'd let a player go, they do so much better with the other team. Oh, this is sweet. What is this? Mike Trout, Rich Hill. The reverse negative. That's a cool looking card for Will Wagner of the Padres. He's got the Padres. Alan Siamachels. I really don't know how to pronounce Alan's last name. I'm so sorry. Because I know that I am butchering that last name. Absolutely butchering it. Yeah, Cabrera being in Detroit, that was cool. Um, Heck of a ball player. I can't wait to see him in the Hall of Fame. Chapman, Krim, Almador, Lugo. Now, you don't consider Alan Trammell a Tigers legend? What about Cecil Fielder, Kurt Gibson? No? Chris Paddock, Carson Palmquist, Bobby Wood Jr., and Rosario. I mean, is Al Kaline the greatest Tiger of all time? Or would you consider Ty Cobb? Noah Cameron, Brian Wu, Judge, Refractor, All Star, Garrett McDaniels. Or would Cabrera be the greatest Tiger of all time? Yastrzemski, Wiles, Holmes, Hayes. Slade, do you have a Cabrera 101? I kind of feel like you do. Dustin May, Mangum, Jacob Wilson, rookie debut, and Augustin Ramirez. Two more packs to go. Pie Cobb. Yeah, I kind of thought. Max Meyer, Logan Webb. There's an Acuna, Night Terrors, not numbered. And Tyler McGill. Basis, I don't think he may need it. I think he does need it. I think we have ways to get it to him. Mayer, Paradas, Edgar Quiro, and Braxton Fulford. Well, you're right. Ty Cobb was before any of our times, but his hit record stood for how many decades? I mean, doesn't matter when you played. You have greatness. All right, we got three boxes left. Sterling, Logo Fractor, and Inception. Where are we going to go? Where do we want to go? Inception, Sterling, Logo Fractor. Logo Fractor. Got it. So we will save our two Logo Fractor editions for last. Again, this is 2024. Andrew Abbott, Gray Kessinger, Clayton Kershaw, Nico Horner, Pete Alonso. Dominic Canzoni, Zach Neto, Seiya Suzuki, Brandon Nimmo, Isuri Ruiz. Those are the players you collect? It's a good list. Interesting, though. Kent Herbeck is one you don't see often. Are you from Minnesota? Andre Lipkiss, Tyler Cropley, Spencer Steer, Zach Wheeler, and Josh Hader. Excuse me. Jordan Wicks, Drew Rom, Kyle Tucker, Yenier Cano, and Nolan Arenado. All right, I gotta assume you're from Minnesota with Carter Tarkenton and Harrison Smith. Austin Wells, rookie, Perdomo, Ryan Mountcastle, Brandon Lau, Max Scherzer. And our two logo fractors. Let's pull something cool out of here. 101 2014 triple threads. Interesting. Basby for the Rays. Corbin Burns. AJ Smith Schroyer at a 250 for the Braves. Matty Slay. Nick Gonzalez. Shane McClanahan. Slay's having himself a nice little night. Really? Mindy loved Kent Herbeck? What? I'll ever remember her. I don't even think she could pronounce his name properly. That's impressive. Dansby Swanson. Hey, look at that auto. Matt Chapman, O'Neill Cruz. So we got a Henry Davis out of 99 for the Pirates. Going to Pets. Congratulations, Pets. And for the Yankees out of 25, Anthony Rizzo for Knowles. Congratulations, Knowles. I think that last pack was fairly good pack out of that box. Golly, maybe that was before my time with her. I do not remember that at all. There you go, Knowles. Super nice card. Man, all right. And Henry Davis at a 99 for Pets. Congratulations, Pets. All right. 2023 Bowman Inception. 23 Bowman Sterling. What are we thinking here, folks? What are we thinking? Ripken every year. The career run. Did I read that properly? Maybe, maybe not. I have a career run of a few players myself. Kenny Lofton, Thurman Munson, Bob Feller's close. Um, Conor Heinrich and Mike Hirschberger. Yeah, Al's a big Guardians fan. Pets enjoyed dinner. All right, Inception. There we go. I've gotten past the whole name change thing. The Guardian's name is still like it's a weird name, but I've gotten past it all. Yeah.
Can I see about my see if they can guess it?
All right. Landon's going to give clues about a jersey that he has on.
Can you flip the camera around?
Well, they can see your jersey if I flip the camera around.
No, like, they won't see the back. I would have covered this up.
Okay.
Wait, let me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're still going to guess it, I think. It's pretty distinct.
Just let's see.
Flip the camera around. All right. I'm going to flip the camera around real quick. Cards are going to be right there on the table. All right, Landon. What are we doing here? They can't see you.
Show it. Try to guess. His son is on the team.
All right. So the first clue for the jersey he has on is his son is also on the same team. Any other clues? Or are you waiting for?
He has a long beard.
He has a long beard. Is another clue. He has a long beard. Really? All right. What other clues do you have? Oh, Skylar says, "Is it LeBron James?"
Yep.
Skylar, you're correct. Rick,
You win $1 million.
Rick says Kurt Rambis.
Who's Kurt Rambis?
I was waiting for that one. Who's Kurt Rambis? All right.
Who's his favorite baseball player?
Huh?
Now guess his favorite baseball
They know who my favorite baseball player is. Landon. All right, here we go. Sterling Thompson, Brandon Mayer, Christian Santana, Brooks Lee. We have an autograph at a 99 for the Royals, Caden Wallace. That goes to Mr. Scott Petzel. Congratulations there, Pets. Our next auto is also going to Scott Petzel for the Royals. Daniel Vasquez at a 250. So Pets with both autos in this box. Not surprised. Pets usually hits pretty well. He deserves it too. One of the best in this hobby. And then our last Cam Collier of the Reds to 99. And that is going to Skylar. There you go, man. Way to go. Way to hold on to that. Those Reds. All right, last box here. Sterling. Let's see. Let's see what fun stuff we can pull from here. There's 5 autographs we're looking for. All right. Now I have opened Sterling before. I think it was maybe 2022. We got our 5 little boxes. But I won it off of a break that Mikey B did, where he used to do, I can't remember what he called them. They were like his repacks, but they were really, he did them really well. And he always had an other spot. And I hit the other spot one time, and it was Hobby Box of Bowman Sterling. So it was pretty excited about that. Ellie's got a ton of cards in here. Let's see if we can do it for you. I remember the auto's in the middle. Can I be a breaker and like try to do that? Nelson Velasquez, Jordan Groshans, Christopher Morel, Corbin Carroll rookie, Shea Langoliers, and our auto, Alex Ramirez, numbered to 99 for the Mets. Going to Rick McKee. There you go, Rick. Congratulations, my friend. Have that. Sleeved up. Ready to go, Rick. Out of 99. Congratulations there. All right. Keep on going. Ooh, that didn't cut at all. Now it did. Okay. All right. Oscar Gonzalez. Man, I thought he was going to be somebody for the Guardians. I almost started collecting him, just like I collected Bobby Bradley so many years ago. Diego Cartaya, Spencer Jones, Jonathan Mejia. Oh, I missed the auto break. Christian Vaquero and Gabriel Gonzalez for the Mariners. Going to Joshua Herbst. Congratulations, my friend. I get this sleeved up. I don't feel bad for being a Cleveland fan. It's what I was raised, and you know, I love it. Absolutely love being a Cleveland fan. Um, Something that I'm proud of, and passed on to my son too. So, have we had rough years? Absolutely, absolutely, we have. Hey, KB, welcome. So, KB, you have the Giants in this break. We're actually on our last box here. All right, let's see. So we got Miguel Vargas, Oswaldo Peraza, Gunnar Henderson, rookie. There you go. Brady House. We have a Jace Young to 25 for the Tigers. That's nice. For Sean Allen. Congratulations, Sean. And our auto is Lazaro Montez for the Mariners. Going to Josh Herbst again. Congratulations, guys. Two nice hits there. Yeah, and I consider numbered cards hits like this. That's because I'm a simple man who doesn't do this very often. So congratulations. That Jace Young is nice. 25, real nice. Skylar, I can get you in touch with Josh if you're interested. Just remind me if you don't already know him. Two 2016 was the Cubs Indians World Series. Um, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. A lot of people ask, what do you want to see? Do you want to see a Guardians World Series or a Browns Super Bowl? My answer is always I want a Guardians World Series before anything. So Ruiz, Senga, whoops, sorry, Alvarez, Senga, Sal Stewart, Reggie Crawford to 150 for the Giants. KB, that's you. There you go. Ellie, what the heck? A Jackson Merrill auto. That's nice. Not a rookie, though, for the Padres. Allen, again, mispronounce your name. Samia Chella.
Alan Shella.
There you go. Almost done here, folks. Got one more box to go. This has been super fun. Thank you for letting me do this. Thank you for supporting Ripping for the Cure, not only through this break, but for all the $5 challenges and all the other events. I have a ton more coming up. Um, I'll review here in a little bit once I'm done. All right, last box. Well, like I said, I don't have all the cool technology that you guys have. I'm just here with my phone. That's on 43% battery life right now, and a basement. And I'm not going to do the mega break like this. The mega break will be done as it's always been done. So this is just for tonight because I wanted to open the cards like this a little easier. Where's our auto at? Might be right stuck in the middle. Lazaro Monte, Grissom, then Brett Bates, Matthew Libertor, and our final auto of the night, Yasir Mercedes. Yasir Mercedes. I like his auto. That's some style right there on his autograph. For the Twins, going to the Judge 991 on Twitter. Yeah, but Eloy, you make it look so professional. You really do. So kudos to you on how you get everything set up properly and done properly. This not so much. Well, folks, that was it right there. Um, oh, we have actually. Sorry, we have three cards that we still need to random to the break. Bud Selig, which is the most random card that you could ever get. So Bud Selig, we have this Brody Johnston, 3 of 10 auto with Vanderbilt. And then we have this Kason Evans from LSU, 1 of 1 that we were random as well. So what I'll do is I'll pull the computer back over here. I'll put all of the um, teams into the randomizer. No, I'm going to put the names. Sorry. I'm going to put all the names in the randomizer. Top three names. We'll go ahead and get them. Order will be Seelig, Evans, and Johnston. Okay. So here's this. I'm the Timu breaker setup.
How are you, team?
Landon just asked me, how are you the Timu breaker? Landon, give me a number 1 through 7.
7.
Landon says 7, so we're gonna randomize this list 7 times. Top 3: Seelig, Evans, Johnston. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here's number 7. So Maddie Slay gets the Bud Selig, Josh Herbst gets the Evans, and Eddie McKenna gets the Brody Johnston. So congratulations there, guys. I will make note of that here so that I do not forget and get those set off to all of you. So there we go. There's the break. I certainly appreciate you all stopping in. Let me do a little recap of what the hits were in this, shall we? So we got a Rod Carew game patch, Brody Johnston auto, Casey Evans 101, Yasir Mercedes, Reggie Crawford to 150, Jackson Merrill, that's nice, Chase Young to 25, Lazar Montez, Gabriel Gonzalez, Alex Ramirez, Cam Collier, Daniel Vasquez, Caden Wallace, Henry Davis auto, Anthony Rizzo to 25, AJ Smith Schroyer, color, Will Wagner, reverse negative, Matthew Boyd, Christian Campbell, Paul O'Neill, Brody Zalt, Chase Dollander, Cam Kamenity, Kendall George, Joe Jackson, Christian Scott, Roman Anthony, Franklin Arias, Kellen Lindsay, Jason Hill, Darren Baker, Brady Montgomery, Adam Jones, Yadier Molina, Austin Wells, Nick York. Alan, take care, man. Rick, thank you so much. Colson Montgomery, Cole Young, Whitey Ford, Colson Montgomery again, Josh Hood auto. There's a dual auto, Hope and Tibbs, both for the Dodgers. Walcott, Walco, Garvey, Holton. This is that full picture of Matt Olson, Caglione, Chad Stevens auto, Anthony Siegler, Caglione again, Kyle Karros, and a Yelich patch. So, folks, thank you so much. This was super fun tonight. I really do appreciate you allowing me to do this. I appreciate the support that you provide for Rippin for the Cure and ultimately for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. This is something that's just super fun for me. Real passionate about the work, obviously, but you guys really support this. Um, you know, I know it can be cumbersome at times and probably annoying, but that's okay. That's what this is all for. Is for other people and supporting others. So again, I do appreciate it. We do have a $5 challenge coming up this weekend. It's a pretty cool box of cards that'll be up for $5 challenge. Thanks to Will, employee 84, and then yeah, we'll continue doing those. I have coming up here on draft night for the NFL draft. I have a football break similar to this. All products have been donated, and I'm still looking for more. So if you have leads on some hobby wax football, I would love to track that down and talk with whoever and make it as big as possible. I think right now I have 8 boxes of football, so I'd really like to make it a big one, similar to this. So that'll be on the first night of the draft. Details, of course, will come out prior to that. Ben at Midwest Box Breaks usually does the end of the campaign break, so I think that's still in play. He's got a couple going right now. I will have mystery packs again, like I did last year. That'll come in May. A lot of just really cool stuff that'll be in those. I have some surprise things over here that I picked up while I was in Dallas. I'll show you just as a little preview. So, a Tom Brady rookie, Kobe Bryant rookie, Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. And then this was given to me. It's a Joe DiMaggio. That's game used, and that's his handwriting from Jersey Fusion. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet because it was a rack to me. But I may use it for something here. This Babe Ruth, I just thought was super cool. Babe Ruth is always a nice looking card. And then this was given to me by a dealer after talking to him about what we were doing. So I'll end up doing something with that too. So those will be coming up for something with Ripping for the Cure. Um, I have from Heritage Auctions. They have given me two all access VIP passes for the National that I could use. So those will be utilized at some point as well to raise some funds. Um, we got a long way to go. We still have 2 months to go, and we're up over $21,000 with Minuteman Madness as well. So $30,000 is looking really, really good right now. 175 current items in the mega break. Our goal is 200. So we're ever so close. So if you have items that you would like to donate to it, reach out to me. Of course, looking for um, signed memorabilia of any kind, cards that are graded rookies or graded autos, vintage, short prints. Any card that has a comp of a $20 floor, just let me know and we can certainly work something out with all that. But everything's donated. Um, we'll just continue moving on here. The cards from tonight, everything ships. If you guys are trading anything or want to send stuff to people, as far as racks go or anything like that, just shoot me a tweet or a text if you have my number. Let me know what you want me to do with these cards. I'm going to try to get them out this weekend, but it might not be till early next week that I actually get everything out. So, but I'll let you know when everything goes in a tag tweet when it does happen. So again, thank you all very much. This was super fun tonight. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Been here for 2 hours at this point. You all have other things that you want to do. And I got a young man here that is going to bed. So, again, thank you, everybody. Lanny, you want to come over and say bye to everybody? So, thanks again, folks. Um, Josh Herbst does. Skylar, reach out to me and I'll connect you guys on Twitter. So, thanks again, folks, and have a wonderful evening.